very next day, your party disperses themselves across the city. You get to work bright and early, and everyone seems particularly motivated. Everyone except for Thog, who in front of you sits in the middle of the town square, looking utterly exhausted. The sun beats down hard on his face, and his sunburns remain freshly peeling. He looks up, makes eye contact with you, and gives you a little nod. Yeah, and good morning, Gregor.
Thog, you, look at you.
Thank you. Thanks,
Actually, everyone here seems to be looking at you. You're glowing.
I've been told that. I have literally been told that. I have mostly seen to the various burns that I've gotten from my time in the desert. Mostly. I'm almost back to normal, and then I threw it all away going out in the middle of the night last night. Everyone starts to back off as the man starts to incoherently yell, looking for that baseball assassin who's a fucking no-show. So I sent word to Castle Baseball saying, meet me out here in the middle of town in front of everyone. I wanna have a meeting. Yeah, so far he's a no-show. So here I am, burning freshly anew. You're repainting the red with an additional layer of red. How are you doing?
I mean, I slept pretty well. You didn't really think that calling an assassin to the middle of a busy street in broad daylight would work. You have like some kind of secret plan that's you're way ahead of us, and you've thought of something really cool, and this is just a ruse. And even I had to be deceived for it to work. Oh, Thog, you're good. You are good.
His mouth hangs partially open for a split second, unable to decide if he's about to commit to this while drinking his morning coffee, taking credit for something that he absolutely did not plan. And then he realizes with what little energy remains in his body, the best that he can stammer is a combination of two words. Yeah, no, yeah, yes, nar, yeah, nar.
Oh, wow. Even now, throwing me off the trail. I understand. I can't always be trusted to, not give away secrets because I am very trusting.
You, oh, shit. That's, kind of a paradox in itself. Gregor, you're always, trustworthy. Now that you bring that up, actually, yeah, probably should start thinking that way. He sips deeply from his coffee.
Do you need my help for the next phase of your plan?
No, because
I got you. He winks.
I'm gonna be changing locations because you're right. This would not be that. It's about sending a message, and I believe the message has been sent. Is that right, everyone? Haven't I sent the message? They continue to back off a little bit more. Yeah, I think the message has been communicated. I'm gonna finish my coffee. You're headed over to Castle Baseball, right?
Yeah.
Arena's up above it, like a few floors up. It's like suspended. It's technically suspended on the upper floors of that building. So like people that are thrown off the arena are killed instantly, and people who are hit by fly balls on the highest bleachers are killed instantly.
I mean, that's what they said about the Skyroot Arena, and people lived through that.
They did, mostly. We're not going to talk about the path of literal blood and skeletons that the Skyroot Arena technically just disperses across most of all around.
Yeah, it's less of a path and more of a mist. A dusting across the landscape. Actually, those farmlands are so barren, that might help grow some crops. Fertilizer. That's
what they argue, but they're so full of sports drink, I'm pretty sure it actually makes the land significantly worse once they're thrown off the side. That's not important. That's not even approaching important. All you need to know is it's halfway up the building. You can't miss it. Don't get knocked off.
Okay.
You'd probably be fine though.
Are you going to, stay here and keep working on your plan?
Yeah.
Or do you want to...
You know.
I don't. That's the whole point.
Might as well work on the next phase of the plan. He stands up, taking his coffee with him. Come on, I'll walk with you.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for any suspicious individuals.
Salaron, you're not going to find any shortage of... Wait, hold on. We know those suspicious individuals. Thog sort of stops as the pair of you watch Inian and Marcus walk their way slowly towards the bank, brandishing large sacks emblazoned with money signs on the side. I see they're crashing the stock market plan is already in full effect. Okay, Gregor, let's move.
Okay.
This plan of mine has to be good, because I refuse to be shown up by anyone else here, especially in my home turf. It's like the home field advantage thing, you know? Baseball.
Oh yeah, that's in the book. It means you get to,
Move twice.
only on your opening move.
The pair of you walk your way into the richer side of town. The large clock tower cuts a fine figure, sending a path of purifying shadow into the area. You watch as Thog ceases glistening and turning a deeper red under the sun. As you move through the shadows, you find your way towards the reinforced castle baseball and begin to climb up floor after floor. Thog seems really familiar with the area, and as you climb up, you wind up actually leaving what are dimly lit hallways, and instead, you wind up facing a curtain of total darkness. Somebody ripped the fucking torches off the wall up ahead. Okay. Well, this is the arena.
I assume this is the, road to the arena, not...
It's technically part of the... This is technically part of the arena. I guess you could, run down here.
Yeah, legal play area?
This is technically part of the legal play area. Let's just ignore the fact that we are descending into an abyss that reminds me of the fucking Prison of Lights right now. This is weird.
Are you sure that's something to be ignored?
No. Hold on, I'm gonna look around for lights. Thog makes his way forwards as you stare out over this large, echoey open area. As you put your foot down on this edge of the arena, your footfall actually rebounds through the area around you. It has that strange sensation of being in a place that you know is meant to house a countless number of people, but just the same is in this one moment, drenched in absolute silence. It feels strange. Something pricks up against some of your senses. You feel or perhaps sense something else moving here. And it's not just Thog.
And it's not just me.
And it's not just you.
Harlock would call this space liminal. And I'd agree, because she usually knows what she's talking about.
Thog in the distance. Did you know that liminal means passing? Like, Kier told me that. Like, it's only a temporary state of being. Like, it'll no longer be that way. Like, it's like a time between times. I don't know what the fuck that means, but,
Yeah, I was there when that happened. But I was probably going to forget, so thanks for helping me remember permanently.
Okay. Making the thought no longer liminal or passing.
Whoa. Metaphysical.
Like, okay. He actually tests the air in front of him with one of his feet. This is a sheer fucking drop here. Okay. He takes a step backwards, sort of taps his foot on the ground, and then runs straight ahead, and jumps, landing over here. Hey! So something about this arena. His voice echoes everywhere within. The ground can kind of be traded out to different types of arena. Lots of mechanisms sort of rest beneath the stadium, which lets them pull all sort of wacky bullshit like this. Here, come on, I can show you.
Thog, that was like a 30-foot jump.
Yeah, I home field advantage. I can jump twice as far, so long as it's my first.
Oh, okay. That's good that this counts as your home field, too.
Yeah.
Take the stance of a leaping lizard and hops over.
You leap and land as you find yourself in the middle of the arena. You see the stands all around. The shutters are raised high. to prevent even the slightest amount of light from coming in. This large stone building should genuinely be full of light, either from torches or something else. The fact that you've been thrown into pitch darkness, it feels weird. Thog takes another step forwards.
Maybe we should have let them know we were coming, so they could turn the lights on.
You know, Gregor, that's a very good point, but even this is part of the plan. After all, you brought up a very good point earlier, right? An assassin, some sort of baseball assassin, wouldn't just come meet me in the middle of broad daylight. But you know where they would meet me? A baseball stadium plunged into pure darkness.
Oh, so that other thing moving. Oh, okay. I was thinking Thog would never go into this place if he was going to be assassinated by the other thing moving in here, so that other thing moving in here must be safe. But once again, I was deceived for the good of us all.
Wait, hold on there. Hold up. For real, there's another thing moving in here?
Yeah. Hey, Gregor licks his finger and holds it up. Two things moving. Something and the wind.
You feel the faintest disturbance of wind around your finger. Wait, it's weird that there's a disruption of wind in the area. After all, this place is so stuffy, so self-contained. All the rocks should be cutting it off. Gregor, something's cutting through the air. Something's flying straight at you!
Gregor, as quick as he can, takes the stance of clarity and scans the area.
You push your senses to their absolute limit, but in this complete void, it's almost like being deprived of. It's like a sensory deprivation chamber. It's like being thrown to the bottom of the deep ocean. The only thing that you can feel, the only thing that you can hear truly, is Thog moving next to you, the rustle of your own clothing, and then there is a rough detonation, a burst of light and energy as something pops in the air behind you. You flip end over end, sliding backwards across the ground. Thug pulling you with. He yells, "We're going down!" and grabs your waist and leaps. And that's when you see it in that moment. Up in the stands, the vaguest figure of someone, some sort of towering baseball assassin. And as you fixate on them, you're pretty sure you get a better look at them. The same thought, again, resounds across your mind. Man or monster? You fling yourselves down into the abyss and thump, thump, thump. Watch as the area beneath you grows slowly in light. Suddenly you are thrown into a different area. Visibly different and bright enough to immediately scar your eyes. You roll across the ground backwards. Is that fucking lava? No.
Oh, wow, you said this would be certain death.
Yeah, you know, maybe it was uncertain death. Right. You thought getting thrown out of the arena. No, we're still inside the arena right now.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah, we're now in the little under area. You know how I said there were like gadgets and shit to swap the arena around? Well, here is the best view that you can get on the innards of what the Steel City Arena looks like. Yeah, they got lava geysers.
Are those the kind of terrain that they'll swap in, or is this place just powered by the Earth's core?
Fog stairs, thanks. Shit, I never actually considered that. Yeah, mostly the terrain that they'll swap in. They might be drawing power from, though. You're right. He sort of like walks over next to the lava.
That's where we're trying to draw power from back at the 9 Shrines, but hasn't been very successful yet.
I swear to God, if you put one of these fucking things under the bar, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh no. Oh, that's the domain of the raccoons. We don't mess with them.
Right. Okay. Well, he sort of like puts his hands in his pockets and looks around. Is there anything we can do down here to like give us an advantage? Like fuck shit up. Just swap out their lava for like grease or something.
Gregor is staring up at where they came from. Do you think that baseball assassin is gonna come and, finish the job?
Oh, fuck.
Or do they think that we plummeted to certain death into lava?
Into the lava. Us probably loudly talking is not helping our chances.
Why don't you come down here and get us?
Well, Gregor, it's what you said earlier, right? We just went from a very darkly lit, very easy to assassinate place, and now look at us. We're in the brightest place that I can imagine. I could barely see anything down here. We are completely, no assassin would show up, show themselves in front of us in their own full glory, out in front of this dramatic lava pit, right?
Okay, so you're probably acting like that on purpose to fool me, but it's a double bluff somehow, because
they didn't take the bait. They also didn't take the bait. I did not hear them come down here, so I think we are good.
Or are we?
An additional layer of the bluff here over this way.
Or is it?
Yeah, the way back up, yeah.
Oh.
He makes his way forwards, and you hear in the distance other sounds of life, and like this section, you travel back into the darkness just a little bit as you again move beneath a section of the area that's now like stoned over. You could tell you're probably beneath one of the bases currently, as these small chambers almost create in your head the pattern of a square, reinforcing some sort of a diamond. You walk, but as you walk under this area, you actually hear the disruption, a slight growl off in the distance, and you feel eyes on you. Your senses pick up again. This time you're not picking up a person. A man confused as a monster. No, straightforwardly, there are monsters up ahead.
Thog?
Yeah?
I don't mean to alarm you.
Yeah?
But there are monsters up ahead.
Wait, really? I'd like actually a monster. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm so used to talking to Marcus. It's like he would say something like there are monsters up ahead, and then I'd open the door and it'd be full of like accountants or something. I'm used to the metaphor aspect. You're Gregor. It's literal. You're Gregor. It's literal. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. He's nodding to himself.
Remember, you can trust me in what I say. To a fault.
That is your catchphrase. He slowly sort of like edges along the wall, bringing himself forwards. Your eyes adjust to the darkness, and you see a large cage on one corner of the room. Backed on all sides are various contraptions, levers, and pulleys, and you see in the cage itself a large group of hellhounds, all of them watching you, baying lightly, before one of the ones in the back shifts, its body changing, and from the darkness you hear a voice. That's right. You can trust me. I swear to God, if there's an accountant in there. Hey Gregor, why are the dogs speaking with people voices?
Probably to lure us in some way, but I don't think they realize they're in a cage.
Gregor, you remember encountering these creatures many times in the past, actually. Usually they're relegated to the area around your homeland, and seeing them all the way up here is kind of surprising. They hunt in packs, but one of the biggest things that they'll do is they will imitate their prey in an attempt to lure them into a false sense of security. This can include using their language, using their tools even. This can include trying to recreate track marks of carts or even horses, using their paws are somewhat capable of reforming themselves into different shapes. They are very limited shapeshifters and vicious, awful predators, and almost in a perfect confirmation of that, when it's clear that first sympathetic gesture doesn't work to draw you in, they clearly resort to blending in the only way that they've known how in this arena. Let's play some baseball! And they all simultaneously start letting out noises. Oh, that's the worst thing I've seen in my life. If I'm being fully honest, I hate that.
Why would they keep these things? They're not especially good to train against because they're so duplicitous.
Gregor, I found a...
Maybe that's their fans.
Maybe. There is a switch to unleash them. It is literally labeled here, unleash. Oh, and there's buttons to raise and lower the elevator. They're gonna fucking unleash these things on us in the middle of the baseball game.
We should probably avoid that happening. I'm pretty good at killing monsters, but many of us are soft and, frankly, monster bait.
Yeah, I'm not taking offense to that one. Okay. Sabotaging the various lifts down here is definitely possible, but what about the alternative? They seem somewhat intelligent. Can we win them over to our side like we've been winning over everybody else?
Absolutely not. They're monsters, Thog. They exist to harm people. That's all I know.
I mean, they were just talking about their love of the sport. How bad could they possibly be?
Thog, they were saying those things to trick us to play baseball with them. They don't even have bats, Thog.
I'm kind of devastated. I can't believe I actually fell for it. Suddenly it all makes sense. What's rule number 1 of baseball?
You mean literally? I opened up the book.
Rule number 1, right there, right at the top. A dog cannot play baseball.
Well, these aren't dogs. Dogs are animals.
Oh, okay. So we can get him back on the team.